Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Freebase Watch List. Here we review stocks that our team is either looking to trade or take a stake in, and we post an updated watch list every morning before the market opens. We also answer any questions about stocks, crypto, and other assets for our community. So be sure to click the link in the bio and description below, so that way you don't miss out on any other opportunities. So here we're going to go ahead and jump into some tickers. So let's start with the SPY, SPY. This is what we typically start off with. We look for just kind of a guide. Again, this is kind of the barometer for day trading. So we look at the SPY typically first and foremost. And daily, this was a pullback day for the SPY, and we're looking for support around the 265 level. That didn't really happen. 265 ended up becoming a resistance. So we're expecting this downtrend to continue slightly, and potentially a gap down to maybe 263 tomorrow morning, and that typically can lead to upward swing. So we're actually still pretty bullish on the market, and we want to kind of continue up here. Again, mentioned yesterday there was just some economic data that wasn't kind of up to par, inflationary news that wasn't what we were looking for, and also the crypto market started to take a little bit of a pullback yesterday as well. Kind of reacted to some of the overall market conditions at the same time. But again, still pretty on the SPY, but 263 is going to be a level we're watching tomorrow. So let's get into some stocks. All right. So first we'll bring up BKKT. BKKT had a deal with MasterCard recently, and the stock ran. It ran from about $10 all the way up to $50. So massive former runner, and it has earnings coming up in the morning. And so we saw some volatility out of this today. It had a massive pop from $24 all the way up to $27.70, and we're going to be waiting on how the earnings come out as well as some guidance. But we're expecting this to potentially pop up to up back and over the $30 level, and make its way up. But one thing to keep in mind is that we'll play this both ways, right? Either upside or downside, because this is a relatively newer ticker, so the revenue may not be what the market wants. So we're gonna again just pay attention to the volatility tomorrow and play this either way. But if the earnings come out positive, or at least a positive reaction, we're expecting this to be pretty volatile tomorrow, and definitely move quickly, so this thing can rip. But that is BKT. Next, bring up PENN National Gaming. There was a live stream from some of the recent volatility in the market, in this ticker, just given one, their earnings was subpar, as well as some other kind of drama that's going on with the company and some of its representatives. So there was a live stream of one of their reps that caused a little bit of volatility in the name today. And some of the downward pressure is based on some of the internal issues that they're having at the company. So we monitor the news, and we keep track of it all. So we were looking at this live stream today where one of the reps were just kind of talking about the situation and kind of trying to clear the air. And so yesterday you had the $55.65 level low, and now you have this bounce, and this kind of wick here right around 2 o'clock today was a good indication of some future volatility, as well as some levels that we have identified. One being basically the $60 level as kind of the next leg up in this, and But we do expect this to continue to consolidate and not just move up right away. So maybe a small pullback again to maybe like 750, 750 before that potential bounce. And again, we will monitor the overall market at the same time. Let's see. So PENN, we're looking for some continuation out of this. Again, we're going to be looking at the $60 level pretty closely. That's PENN. Next, we have an interesting stock. This is heavily shorted. It's a company called Big Five, BGFV. This is has a super high short interest where it's starting to squeeze. So shorts got a hold of this last week and kind of hit this resistance level at $42 and sold off pretty hard. It's since bounced off of the $28 level and is now back, over $46, and it's nearly doubled in just about a week here. So we're looking for some continuation on this name for the upside. It just hit 52-week highs, so it's kind of a blue sky setup where the next logical level for us is looking at the $50. So that's BGFV. Next we have AGC. AGC had another squeeze day for it today. There was an analyst rating that came out with the $15 price target, which it was already breaking out and through, and so we were looking for that squeeze, which we got today. So we played this to the upside and had a couple really nice trades. And again, we're looking for some continuation and up and over to these all-time highs on a squeeze. And that again is AGC. So we'll be playing that pretty closely tomorrow. We're looking for the re-break of the 1650 level and the test of 17, and then kind of play that to the upside, which the all-time highs are at 18 bucks. Next, we have BIIB. This is Biogen. They're an Alzheimer's, actually one of they're a pharmaceutical company, but their biggest and newest product that's caused some pretty crazy volatility in the name is related to Alzheimer's. And they recently had some news that came out this afternoon. And so there's a super positive reaction, about $30 pop in it. And so we identified some levels that we've been looking at. So we're looking for this to continue to the upside tomorrow. And 285 is the short-term target, but we have a few others. So definitely tune into the chat room, and we'll let you know, what we're looking to do and when that trade happens. So that's BIIB, Biogen. All right, moving along here. So VUZI, Vuzix, they've had some metaverse news in regards to their augmented reality glasses that they offer, and so this has popped up a couple times recently. And this most recent pop was because of their earnings. Their earnings had really good reaction, although it hit some resistance. So now that we have a little bit of consolidation, we're looking for this to kind of move again to the upside. Again, the catalyst is related to AR and the metaverse, so that's pretty popular right now. So we're looking for again some continuation out of VUZI. We've identified some levels. Probably, if we can get some really good news and a big squeeze, then this thing can really move to maybe the $16 level. But we're really watching VUZI. All right, next we have DoorDash, DASH. DoorDash is logistics, right? So they do deliveries, home deliveries for food primarily, but other items that households need, businesses, things like that nature. So DoorDash had really positive earnings, massive pop. So today we were looking for the continuation setup, which we're getting, consolidation while the market has been kind of pulling back here. So this is a good indication for potential continuation to the upside, maybe to close to the the IPO highs that when that squeeze happened on the ASH to 256. So again, we're looking for a continuation here. And that's DoorDash. All right, next is RSI, Rush Street Interactive. So nice bounce after earnings. We talked about this the other day, but we're looking for this to continue to the upside. $20 is the big level, which is at now. So we're looking for it to kind of work its way back into this wedge and move to the upside and break out of this range that it's in currently. So we're definitely looking to potentially swing this, but our post and short-term target are $21.56 and $22. So that's RSI, Rush Street Interactive. Next, we have PTRA, another recent earnings, and have some obvious levels here, 13 being first. So we'll be looking at PTRA tomorrow. We brought this up yesterday as well. So this is a name that can definitely move. It has some room to the upside to kind of start to confirm the reversal, and that really starts around the $17 level. So we'll be looking for some more volatility out of this and continuation to the upside, and that's PTRA. Next, we have YALA. This is an Israeli company, Israeli tech company, and they had earnings. They usually have really good reactions. We identified it after earnings the other day, popped up, had a really nice squeeze. So this has been on our watch list, and this nice curl and bounce off of this trend line. So we're looking for something relatively similar to happen tomorrow. So we've identified the levels, and we're looking for this to make its way back up and over $10. That's YALA. Next, we have PayPal. PayPal just got some love from another hedge fund that's calling it a buy right now. So we definitely looked at this red line here, which is basically the $200 level, to be some really strong support. Now we have some backing for that support. So we're going to be looking for PayPal to kind of curl to the upside over the next few days, and we've then identified some levels here. So again, hop in our chat room, and we'll be sure to fill you guys in as we see some movement out. But definitely a good level here, and so this is doing exactly what we expected. Next, we got PGR. That's Progressive, the insurance company. So you have and basically an ascended triangle that it's working through here, and almost it's kind of looking like it could be a flat top, and essentially this level here is around $97 that we're looking for it to break. So tomorrow, that's kind of the break that we're looking for, and we have a couple other targets on it, like $98, and then the break of that leads us to naturally the $100 level. So we're definitely looking at one, they had recent earnings, and two, their conference call was really good. So we're looking for some upside on here, and $100 is a pretty good target. So we'll be watching Progressive as well. All right, lastly, we have SPI Energy. It's a former runner, they're getting some kind of some volume here as you have a lot of attention being put on the EV market, EV sector right now. So everything that names that we've talked about from NETE, Mullen to MULN now, Lucid, Rivian is the new hottest EV stock. Obviously Tesla and a few others. SPI was one that went from about $1 to I believe it was like $99 or something crazy in pre-market one day, and I had an intraday high of about $45, and again coming from just $1 and change, was a pretty impressive former runner. So it's been getting some action, some volatility over the last couple of days. So we're looking for some continuation on this side, as well as some news. With news, this thing will definitely rip. But there's been a lot of resistance at the $6 level, and so we'll be cautious of that. And so we'll look for levels to be broken. But we've traded this before, both to the up and the downside. So we're pretty excited about jumping into this name over the next couple days. And that's SPI. All right. So if you'd like to take a look at any specific tickers, just click the link in chat and send us a message. And definitely don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe at FREIBA on all platforms. So appreciate the support. That way we can reach more people. And thanks for tuning in to FREIBA Watch This. We'll see you soon.